Phew. I just finished pulling out a whole bunch of extension, well, not a whole bunch, 2 extension cords, getting the phone plugged in, getting the light plugged in, plugging in the blow dryer, setting up the computer. One moment. Okay. I'm hoping I have this set up okay. I've got the computer here by the light. Hoping that that'll work. Whew. I am looking forward to a permanent setup. Semi-permanent. Yeah. Not having to unplug and plug everything and coil up cords and put everything away every time I'm finished. It'd be nice to have a setup set up, and that's what I use for the most part. Hi! 1 more week and then I start moving boxes. 2 more weeks and I'm in a house that has plenty of room for myself and my parents, and it includes a craft room and an office, and I'm so excited. If you can only see what I'm looking at over here, yeah, you might. Let me see. No, you don't see all of it. You just see a tiny bit over there to my left. You're right, I guess. Tonight I thought I would do a bundle. I have this bundle right here, and I thought I would do one. I've got 12 of these, and I want to do one as a video. That way, whoever purchases theirs can have the link to the video so they can see how it's done. So, let's get started. I should put this elsewhere because I'm like looking at it instead of what I got going on here. Okay. I have my distilled water in case I need it for my chalk paste. I have some black chalk paint because I'm going to paint part of the roof with it. The design that I do is inspired by a friend of mine who is also a designer. And she said it was okay to use her design as inspiration. So that's what I'm doing. I have this water because I'm going to need that. And now what I'm going to do is lower the camera down so you can see what I've got going on at the table. Now, if you're new to me, my name is Audra, also known as Twisted Chalker. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture for about 2 months now, and I'm having loads and loads of fun. I'm so glad I decided to do this. So, let's get started, huh? All right, close your eyes for a second if you get dizzy. And I'll let you know when you are where you need to be. So I'm going to lower the camera slowly, and then I will have to wait for the computer to catch up to me. Oh good, the computer's not in the middle of it. There we go. Let's see if that's about right. Perfect. That will work. All right, so here is the bundle. In the bundle comes a little teeny tiny baggie, and inside the teeny tiny baggie there is a key, and all the keys are different keys. They vary in shape, size, and what they look like. A little wooden heart, a little keyhole excuse me, cover for the keyhole, and some twine, some baker's twine and some regular twine. Also, a sample packet of the black velvet creamy dreamy chalkology chalk paste. And I forgot to check all my alarms. This door, the house, the Chalk Couture house, and this transfer. So, the only thing it will not come with is painter's tape, chalk paint, paintbrush, and this little tray. You can use anything really. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but this is just an example of how it can be done. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of painting on the roof, and the welcome is going to be up here, and then the pattern is going to be down here. So when I put this on here, it'll be right about there. So that's where the roof will be, right about there. So at this point, I want to tape off where I want the roof to be. So we are still in the month of May, and Couture does still have the Transferpalooza going on. One of the things I want to make sure while I'm taping it off, Transferpalooza is still going on. Transferpalooza is basically you purchase 3 transfers and you get your 4th one for free. 4th of equal or lesser value, you'll be free. And that's going on through the month of May. And I'll be sure to put the link to my website so you can check out those transfers. Okay, this transfer is the size A 5x7 Welcome Star tile. I'll be putting the star pattern here on the house. And I'm going to be putting, let's see, welcome. Oh, I need my white chalk paste too. I guess I need to include a white chalk paste in with it as well. Goodness gracious. Maybe I don't want to paint the roof. I don't think I want to paint the roof. I think I want to leave it as is. I'll try it that way. If I don't like it, I can always redo it. So I want to wax this first then. Let's see. I think I packed my wax, which means I have to use this one. Oh no, it's right here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So we have Couture surface wax. I'm just going to take a little bit and put it on here. And the reason being is because, well, does it say I need to do that on this? Let me see. Prep and peel. For cut apart transfers, cut along the trim lines, which you saw me do. Fuzz before using. Apply to the surface. Okay. This is a Couture surface, so it's not always necessary to wax a Couture surface. The reason I am waxing it is because if I'm not happy with the way it turns out, I can wash it off and redo it. I'm pretty sure that's the case. This does say one-time use, I believe. That's not the package it came in. That's the actual transfer. I'm guessing it does say one-time use on here because it's wood, and wood is pretty porous. And so it will soak up. You know, and also I can see I had envisioned in my brain that this would be black and then the pattern would be down here, but then I didn't think about having to chalk the welcome. And I don't have sample packets of white chalk paste. So I don't want to do something different than what is in the kit, in the bundle. Quite honestly, I won't even have to tape it off. So I'm going to write on the back of this. Welcome, star tile. Well, I guess I didn't need the welcome, I just needed the star tile. This is the welcome. Star tile, welcome. So I basically told myself this star tile goes to the welcome, and this welcome goes to the star tile. Now all I need to do, I've waxed the surface. Put all of this away. I need to fuzz this. So I'm going to use my fuzzing cloth. Now if you don't have a fuzzing cloth, that's perfectly okay. You can use a towel. You could use your shirt. You could use your skirt, your pants, your pant leg, whatever you think can be used to basically put fuzz on it. This is a brand new tile or transfer, so it's going to be very, very sticky the first few times you use it. After a few times, it starts to get less sticky, and you don't have to do this as much. Okay. I'm going to put this all the way down here, as far down as I can get it, without going off the edge. Then when I do the welcome, I think I do need to tape it. I know what to do. I will put this down here all the way to the edge. So I'm putting the very beginning of the screen on the very edge of the house. And it's basically centered on the house. Now the welcome is going to go right about here. And so that's right at the edge there. So I think we'll be okay. I don't need that. All right, we'll see. We will see. So I don't need the chalk paint after all. I'm not going to paint. I don't need the tray. I don't need the paintbrush. I just need my black chalk paste. This is not the Creamy Dreamy. This is the old formula. And I believe it's in good condition today. I don't have to add distilled water to it. I don't have to worry about all that. And it's ready for use. So, here we go. And all I'm doing is taking my squeegee and holding it at an angle and smear it across, smear the paste across where the screened areas are. The paste will work its way through the screened area and form the design and the pattern onto the house. I'm putting it on pretty thick because this old formula tends to dry pretty quick. And if it dries while it's still, the screening is still on the surface, it will just come up with the transfer. It'll just like stick to the screen, and when I pull up the transfer, it'll just come right up with it. So, I'm wanting to make sure I put it on pretty thick. The Creamy Dreamy formula does not dry as quick as this stuff does. So we don't have to worry about it as much. Now I'll hold my squeegee straight up and down and just scrape off the excess. Put it back in the jar. Just like that. Oh, you know what? I do need the black chalk paint because I want to paint the door. And I think I want to paint some part of it white. So I'm just don't have it all together tonight. All right, let's peel this off. I should have painted the door first. That's okay. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I love it. I'll be right back. So now I'm washing my transfer. I brought it to my sink and I'm putting it under cool to lukewarm running water, and I'm just kind of washing off the top surface of it first. And then I'll take my board eraser and clean the rest of it off. So now I'm just basically wiping off all the chalk paste with my board eraser, paying special attention and careful attention to the screened areas. And then I'm going to turn it over so that it is sticky side up and do the same thing. Just wipe it down with a board eraser. Make sure it's nice and clean. There. Got all the chalk paste off of it. So now, without getting it all over it is nice and clean. There is a little bit of staining, but that's okay. It's only on the teal area. And as long as the screen area is clean and clear of chalk paste and ink, you'll get more uses out of it. It is now laying on a towel, sticky side up. I'm drying my hands. Okay, so now I'm going to dry this real quick. There's a part of me that wants to paint this right here with the black chalk paint, but if I try that, I don't know that I'll get it straight. Think about that for a minute. However, I do, while this is sitting, I do want to paint this. So, and I also will need my white, which just happens to be right here. Yay! I wonder if I could do that. Here I go thinking. All right. This I kind of want to mix with a little bit of water because it's really thick. This is my second jar of black paint. I don't know why it's so thick. The other colors don't do this. So I'm just putting a little bit of water in it to thin it out. Too, if I do this, it'll be more like a stain on the door rather than a paint. Yeah, it's very thick. Okay. Whoopsie. Let's see. Yes. Put these here. So now I want to paint this part with the black paint. I probably should have done a little more water, but that's okay. I will leave it as is. So as I was saying, I think I got through that. The Transfer Palooza is going on through May 31. where you order 3 transfers and get your 4th one of equal or lesser value free. That is a company-wide offer. We also have a Come Home campaign going on, Come Home Again campaign. If you are a former independent designer with Couture and you would like to come back, they have a special offer tonight, not tonight, this month, till May 31, 2021, only $19.99 to come back. It doesn't include a new kit. If you want a new kit, you can go that route as well, but it's only $19.99 if you'd like to come back, and then it goes back to the normal things that you had with them before. And if you don't know about Club Couture, we have Club Couture, which is a monthly subscription of an 8.5 by 11, which is a size B transfer, 3 sample chalk pastes in 3 different colors, a link and instructions on how to use the transfer, which is nice to have when you're new at this. Kind of gives you ideas and you know, the right way to take care of your transfer and use it and all that fun stuff in your chalk paste. And you also get any kind of special deals and offers that the company makes for to the people that are Club Couture members only, as well as your monthly subscription is no shipping cost to you. It just comes straight to your door with no shipping cost. And then anytime you place an order on my website, your shipping fee is a flat rate of $4.95 in the US, $9.95 in Canada, and it is only $19.99 a month in the US and $26.95 or $26.99 a month in Canada. 2 free catalogs a year, all kinds of stuff. I was a Club Couture member for a long time before I decided to become a designer. I loved the stuff that they sent. I actually recently used last year's March transfer again for a project. It came out really cool. I just washed that area and I made a big mess again. All right. Now, let that dry. I want to paint this with white. Now I use chalk paint. You can always use chalk paste for this as well. If you have yourself, a good amount of chalk paste, you can take the chalk paste and add a little water to it to thin it out and turn it into paint for projects like this. So you don't have to go out and buy paint. So painting this part white, and then we're going to glue this to the house. I do want to stencil the welcome on there. I did forget to do that, but that's okay. I'll paint this and let it dry while I'm stenciling the welcome on there. If you come on, or if you're watching replay, either way, say hi. Let me know that you've seen the video. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe so you can see all my new, you don't miss them, so that you're notified. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when I post a new project up. You can check it out, see if you like it. You don't have to do exactly what I do. You can always just take what I do and then do your own thing. Mostly these videos are for tutorial purposes, but they are so much fun. I would love to be doing this with people, simultaneously with people. Get the bundles in their hands and then do like a Zoom meeting or something. I don't know if we can do Zoom, but do it, you know, like this. Okay. I want to paint these as well. To kind of go with the black and white theme. That's not going to be easy. Here we go. I'm just going to have to let it get on my fingers. It's a little. There we go. And this. One thing I love about this chalk paint, much like the chalk paste, it dries pretty quickly. Not as quickly as the chalk paste, but pretty quickly. Oopsie. I am globbing it on pretty thick. So, the heart is ready. The keyhole is ready. The door frame is ready. The door is ready. Most of the house is ready. I am going to go wash my hands really quick so I don't get this all over everything. And the next step will be to put the welcome on the house. I love this pattern. Okay, what I want to do is wax it just a little bit up in the area where I'm going to be putting my transfer. Just a little bit. There we go. Close the wax. And then I want to take my welcome tile and fuzz it. Fuzz, 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 fuzz. And I called it a welcome tile. It's actually a welcome transfer. But it's very, very sticky. Oh, there we go. I'm only really worried about this part. Of course, I could put, oh, you know what? I know what I could do. Of course, that might create an air bubble that I don't want. Okay. So now I'm just working out the air bubble. I shouldn't have done that. Let's see. I can always fill it back in. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to paste toward the tip of the roof so that way I don't cram it underneath that backing there. And just go this way. Just like that. And I'm going to remove the excess. Okay. Let's cross our fingers, hold our breath. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So there it is so far. I need to go wash this really quick. So the reason, I don't know if you guessed what I was doing, but the reason I put the backing there was to stop the stickiness of the transfer to go on top of the, from going on top of the paint, the chalk paste that I already left behind, so that I wouldn't risk pulling it up. It is a brand new transfer and it's very, very sticky, and so I just wanted to make sure I didn't undo my original chalking job. Okay, now dryer's about to go on. It's going to be a little loud. There's a little bit of spot under the W that I don't care for. So I am going to use, this is one of our tools. It's got a little bitty tiny squeegee here, and then you pull the cap off and it's got a little plastic, it's not like a, it's not, what's this stuff called? I can't remember this material. It's just a plastic tool that really comes in handy for like right here where it bled a little bit. I just want to scrape that off. Just like that. It bled a little bit because of the way I had the backing under it. So I'm just removing the chalk paste from the area where I don't want it. There, all done. And so now, I managed to get white chalk paste on my black. There we go. This will go here, like this. This will go here, like that. This will go there. And that will go there. And then we will wrap twine around it and attach the key. Okay, so let me, oh, you know what? I didn't plug in my glue gun. I'll plug that in. Let it warm up for a minute. I was thinking I wasn't planning to glue the twine on, but I didn't think about the door. So the glue gun is getting hot. So I do have a VIP page that I'm working on building up. It's a brand new VIP page. I've got a few people. And so if you'd like to be part of the VIP page, just to kind of see the different things going on, just let me know. I'll send you an invite.
No, my own's good.
What is that?
Oh. My own's but lots of dark chocolate.
Oh my gosh. I just hit the dark chocolate jackpot. I'm gonna miss this. I just hit the dark chocolate jackpot. I'm a dark chocolate fan. Love, 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 love dark chocolate. I don't eat milk chocolate anymore because I love dark chocolate so much. All right. Let's see if this has gotten hot. No. Okay, so I'm going to put this away while we're waiting. And I need to wash these. So I'm going to put them in some water so that they're easier to clean. This, I guess I'm putting more than I actually needed to put. I need to clean that later. And now I can put these tools away. I'm just waiting for the glue gun to heat up. So I thought I'd straighten up a little bit while I'm doing that. I got all that boxed up and ready to go for the workshop at somebody's house Sunday. Let's see, are we hot? We're getting there. I don't need these anymore. Okay. I just want to make sure I center it. And let it set. Now this will be the fun part. I don't want to put so much that it oozes out. I definitely want to put enough that it holds it on. And all my glue strings. I'm loving the way this is coming together. As long as I can get the glue strings off. There we go. So that's what we have so far. Isn't it cute? And then here. Just a little bit. Put that right there. And then the heart. I'll just put a little dab here, and a little dab here, and that should do it. All right, let's see. Okay, the pieces are not falling off, so that's a good sign. And then I'm going to put this under the welcome. Oh, you never know which way to start first. This way. And then this way. And then this way. But I need to go. I need to have more on this one. Okay. Pretty nice. Nope, still not enough. All right. Now this is going to go over here to the side. Then I want to use these as well. I'm going to stick them under here first. I just got 2 pieces of it. Pull this. So now we have these 3 pieces. We're just going to take the key, and you can tie up from the top loop. If you have a top loop, you can tie it around the there. No, that's not working. So I'm going to take one of these off. And just do these two. These 2 right here. I don't want to hang it from the, I may have to. Let's see. And then push that down so that it's hanging. And then there it is. Just as cute as a button. I'm going to move this over. I'll have to untie it to move it over. I think I'll move it over just a little bit more. And that's it. This is the bundle. Everything you need to make this adorable, well, almost everything. If you have white paint laying around, that would be great. This could definitely be used for doing the door if you need to. But you certainly want to do the transfer first. And then if you have any left, well, you'll still have some left. You could use it for the door, or you can do whatever colors you want. It doesn't have to be black and white. I just like having the whole black and white look. I really want to move that over. Let's see if I can make it happen. Without messing everything up. It's not just the way I like it. I tend to obsess over that. So I'm going to rotate it a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Now I can put the key back on. Go down there, please. Thank you. It's a little harder to tie when it's short. I may have to replace this since I've untied it and tied it so many times. It's coming unraveled. There we go. I wonder if I could somehow add add this without it being too obnoxious. Let me see. Just for an additional little, let me think. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Pull that tight. Have a little starburst of. There we go. Yay! That's where I want it, right there in the corner. And so this will be nice sitting in an entryway with another little project. Well, I say a little, it's pretty big. And I may do that big one here soon. I may not. I may change my mind. It's kind of hard with moving. So anyway, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're interested in this bundle, just let me know, and I will get back with you on it. We could talk about how we would get it to you. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'll be talking with you soon. All right, bye-bye.